So the truck is not at all what we thought it was when we bought it. In case you guys missed last week's video, we did a huge road trip to Nebraska in search of this amazing truck that we bought. So today we're going to give you a tour of it. I'm going to give you guys a tour of the truck and show you what our plans are for it. And then I'm also going to answer a bunch of questions that you guys have asked us about it, and just kind of talk about the story more about it and just all of those details. My hands are frozen. It is so cold today, but we're going to power through this so I can share with you guys this amazing truck. So I want to start off with the history of the truck. The truck was actually just a two-person owned car. Is that the right wording?
Yeah, they call it a truck where I'm from.
Oh, yeah. Truck. I'm already messing this up. Okay, so this truck was owned by only two owners, and the original owner actually bought it when he was super young, and he took his now wife to it to prom. My dad has owned many cars. I think he said about 70 now, which is crazy. He just loves cars. So when Connor and I were dating back in high school, he had this old Chevy pickup and we took our prom photos in it. Our parents made us take these really staged photos. Didn't you love those?
So much.
So it was just really cool that we had our first prom in my dad's truck, and these owners took this truck to their prom. So I just think it's really sweet, and that definitely kind of sold me a little bit on the truck because I'm super sentimental. So now I'm going to give you guys an overview of the truck, a better tour. So first I want to see if any of you guys are picking up on anything that you see about this truck that we haven't talked about. And if you notice anything, pause the video and comment it down below. I'm going to talk about this later on, and it's something that we didn't realize about the truck until later on, and we are now really excited about it. So this truck, like we mentioned before, is a 1952 Ford F1.
One of the things that drew us to this truck was that everything is still there. Right there you can see the old oil bath air filter. All the oil was full and was still holding oil. Coolant was holding coolant. There's no mixture, there's no milkiness in the oil. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm playing with spark plugs probably. So yeah, all the spark plugs were perfect. They're a little dirty, so we cleaned them up a bit. They did have the positive and the negative on the wrong terminals, so I'm not sure if I did it there or I figured out later on that I had to switch them around. Another good thing about the truck is that it was running all the way up until about 2 years ago, and it was just up until that point recently serviced everything. So all the filters, fluids, even the brakes and brake lines and everything are all still running and work perfect.
So as you guys can see, that's why we wanted to buy this truck. However, the truck isn't currently running. Connor works on cars. I'll show you a car that he redid in a little bit later on, but he is going to be able to fix all that. So we will show you guys that probably in next week's video. We're going to try to get this truck running, which I'm so excited for. So the only thing missing from the truck is the radio, which is awesome. We're going to have to get a new one. I have been researching online. I found a few websites. It does seem to be a little pricey, but if you guys know of any great websites, then let us know. So another thing that was awesome about this truck is that the floor panels were solid, and a lot of the other trucks that we looked at, they were just completely rusted through, so that was really great. We probably will replace this top ceiling, right?
Yes.
So here is the bench seat and the gas tank. Everything, like I said, is still there. We'll probably just restuff the seat, thank you, the seat, and just get either a custom cover for it, or we'll try to make one. As we started to kind of go through the truck, especially once we got to the actual truck itself, we realized that it is not yellow and white. So clearly the outside is yellow, the top is white, but the inside of the truck is actually this really gorgeous, kind of like a green color. Let me show you guys. So here's what the inside looks like.
Might see better.
Oh yeah, this whole part is green too. You guys can see it a little bit better. Let's even put the brightness up, see if that helps. So this really gorgeous color, and we loved this. We could kind of tell from the pictures before we saw it in person that it was, the inside was this, and we just thought maybe that's how it was made or something. But once we got to the actual truck in Nebraska, the closer we looked at it, we realized that the truck was actually painted, and it was painted with house paint, which is so crazy. It looks pretty decent, the paint job that they did, but it's obviously not perfect. And where the paint is rubbing off a little bit, you can tell that it's actually, the entire truck is this gorgeous greenish blue color. I looked it up online, and I'm seeing a lot of people who had the F1 in this year. It was called Sea Island Green. I'm not sure if that's like the original color or if that's just the color that people decided. You made so much noise. I can't film when you're like making all this noise. Yeah, I don't know if that's the original color or not. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on it. But it seems like it's a pretty... Connor, stop making noise. Oh my gosh. It seems like it's a pretty good match. Have you done any research on the color yet?
I just saw the other color greens. I forgot the name of them.
Yeah, there's like a few colors of green. So
the VIN number says it's green.
Yeah, the VIN number in the truck, all it says is green. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about on the actual truck itself. So where it's a little bit just of surface rust and the old paint is chipping off, you can see so beautiful. You can see it through the bumpers, especially like right here. You can really see it coming through. If I zoom in a little bit more, you can see it. The wheel wells, you can also see it a lot better too. So that being said, we are going to bring it back to its original color. We were excited that it was yellow and white because if you guys have been following us, we redid our camper. It's a 1970s camper, and we painted it white and yellow, so we thought it would match really well. But I would rather this be the original color, and I actually like the original color a lot better than this yellow and white. So the next thing that we're going to bring back to its original state, which actually is still original, which is so cool, is the wood in the truck. Was this side wood original or no?
It's probably aftermarket.
So we think this wood is most likely aftermarket on the side here, but the wood that's in the bed itself is original, as you can tell.
Well, the ribbing is all solid. It's got all the nuts and bolts there, carriage bolts and stuff.
Yeah, so that's a huge help for us. We're not going to have to replace any of this. We're just going to replace the wood that's in here. I'm pretty sure Connor has an idea of what type of wood he wants to put in, but in case he doesn't, let us know what you would suggest putting in. Restoring an old truck can definitely be expensive, but luckily Connor has restored a car before, and he is so handy with cars. I always tell him he should have been a mechanic because he's really great with that. We've gotten a couple sassy comments being like, good job, you bought a money pit. But I think we can definitely handle this. Here's a picture of Connor's, what kind of Jeep was it?
1988 Jeep Wrangler.
Okay, I thought that there was more to that. I could have said that. So here's the before and after of it. I think it looks so awesome. So I can't wait to see what he does with this truck. If you guys have any other questions about the truck, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'll most likely have Connor answer some of the stuff that I have no idea about. I really don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to trucks and cars, but that's why I love this project so much. It helps me to be able to learn, and I also get to do something that I've always wanted to do, and I just think it's going to be such a fun project for the two of us. And now Connor will be able to be in videos more too, and he's just so excited about this, and I'm so excited for him and for us to do this. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Right now in this clip, we're just moving the truck back a little bit because we're going to put some more gravel down. But hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and have a great new year. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.